Okay, it's 5:20, New Year's Day. I did some resets on the metal detector. Hopefully, the chirping stops now. We'll see. Otherwise, this might be a short day. Um, I got up super early. It's 5:20ish. Um, I want to see if there were fireworks here. Figured I'd check and see if anybody dropped some stuff. So, Happy New Year. So, first find is a penny. Looks pretty new, but hopefully that's a good sign since I'm only like one step into the sand here. So after several minutes, well, probably a half hour or more of metal detecting in the dark, I finally realized, you know what? I bet this thing has a light mode. I've just never used it because I've never been out at night, or at least when it's dark. So yeah, check that out. It's got a nice little red light up screen, and there's something here, junk. But yeah, now I can actually see what I'm digging.
Hello. So I'm recording this a few days later. I actually, when I stopped for breakfast after the metal detecting on New Year's morning, and by the time I finished eating, I was limping and having trouble walking, and yeah, so it was a painful afternoon, but I took some ibuprofen and a muscle relaxer, and I felt okay the next day. A little tight, but okay, and it's been fine since, so it doesn't look like I did any permanent damage. Yay! Hopefully that's a sign of improvement, but want to go through my finds from that day. It was sadly largely a bust, just not... Apparently people were not out getting drunk and losing jewelry on New Year's Eve, at least not in that location. So, but let's walk through what I did find while I was out. So first, we've got, I think it ended up being, yeah, 13, like, let's see how to do this. Woo! Non-spendable pennies. Like, these are just destroyed, wrecked, completely corroded. They are just, yeah, the soil around here is not nice, and like the soil, the sand, it's not kind to a lot of the metals, the coins. They just corrode and deteriorate pretty quickly. See, like the side of this one is like bursting out. It's, yeah. But I also found 3/4. Again, you can tell by their color. This is what happens to metal in the soil around here. It's not kind to these coins at all. These are all, it's so hard to read. That one's 90 something. This one's, I don't know, 66. It's a little older, but had to have been dropped more recently. Oh, I'm sorry, that last one was not the quarter. Where's the other quarter? Oh, sorry, there's the 3rd quarter. That one's in slightly better shape, but it's still discolored. 1979, but honestly, none of these were probably dropped that long ago. They're just, yeah, one says 66. Okay, so, but yeah, they probably haven't been in the ground very long to still be in this shape. Found 1 nickel. 1 nickel. It's a modern nickel. I can't even read the year. We got, where'd they go? I did find apparently like a dime spill. Like 4 out of 5 of these dimes were within a short distance of each other. They are all very corroded. I can't read the year really on these. None of them look terribly old. They're still spendable, I think. Maybe not this one, but I'll try. I'll see if I can spend it. Since a lot of the machines, they're not looking at color. They read like size, weight, maybe shape, I don't know. But that I might be able to spend these like in a vending machine. Yeah. I'll double check the years later, but yeah, I think I looked earlier and I was able to pull like an 80 from one of them. Like they're not they're not terribly old. And then 4 pennies that 3 are definitely usable. And then this one, I don't know, it's a little corroded. I might be able to spend it, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, again, nothing terribly old. Found actually 2 of these, you know, the flattened penny stamp thing. There was, you know, it looks like they're from the aquarium. Found a key with a code on it, so probably somebody's work key. Found 1 fishing weight. And then this ring, which when I found it was completely covered and corroded. It's, I don't know, I'm not great at this. Maybe, I don't know, whatever pennies are made of. I think this is made from what pennies are made of. It's got the similar color. Kind of the corrosion was doing the same thing over it. It was, yeah, it's pretty corroded, so it's definitely not anything precious. But it is technically my first diamonds. Now, because this is, you know, a junk ring, the diamonds are going to be fake too. But technically, my first diamonds. And then ultimately, I also found 2 little sports cars, a little police van. Yeah, so I ended up spending 5 hours there. I actually combed pretty much the entire beach. It was a small beach, so I covered more or less everything. Like maybe I didn't get right up under some shrubs and stuff, but yeah, I covered all the main areas. And yeah, I don't think people were losing that much on New Year's Eve, but it was nice to get out there. You know, it's winter, so we don't usually go out. Well, other people do. I thought I wasn't going to metal detect it all this winter, and then a friend mentioned it, and yeah, I couldn't get the idea out of my head. Now I know it is not the best place to go, but I went. I feel fine now, so yeah.